Apologies for the chair again, but it is what it is. Hey everyone, Richie here. We're going to continue with the Nebraska album. Got a couple more to go. In this video, we're going to take a look at used cars. 3 chords. It's a D, a G, and an A, which is what you're going to find with several songs on Nebraska. Keep in mind, if you're going to use these chords and play along to the album, it's going to sound off. I always thought it was probably because the guitar was out of tune, which might have something to do with it. But if you've done the reading up on it, now that the expanded edition is out, when he mixed it down from that 4-track cassette recording to a 2-track, I guess just kind of using, we used to call them boom boxes, right? The speed on that boom box was off, and it sped up the recording just a hair, I think, which is why a lot of the Nebraska kind of sounds out of tune, I think. But again, I might be looking too much into that, but if you play along to the album, it's going to sound slightly off. But if you use these chords, G, D, and A, it's going to get you to the point where you can play along and sing to it, and the average person isn't going to know anything different because it's just actually going to be in tune. So we'll go through this real quick. Pretty simple. I'm going to show you the changes, but keep in mind the tempo and the rhythm, not only for this song, but I think the album in general. It's hard to explain it, I guess. Really, I think this album's more poetry than anything else. You could talk about Jungle Land and Back Streets and Darkness on the Edge, all that stuff, right? Incident on 57th Street, all those great songs. This album, Nebraska, and these songs that we've gone over, is really just, the music is almost like an afterthought. It's based on just kind of how he's relaying these lyrics to you, and there just happens to be some music behind it to give it something other than just spoken word, if that makes sense. That's kind of how I always looked at Nebraska in a way. And that's why a lot of people say Nebraska could be one of his best pieces of work because of the writing in it. But that's for you to decide. But we're going to go over this real quick. It's not that long. D chord, G, A, and I'll show you where these changes are for the most part, and you can play along to it, all right? Let's take a look at it. Again, 3 chords, right? You've got the D chord. You're not going to play string 6 and 5, but you're going to go open 4, 2, 3, 2. G chord, all 6 strings. 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. A chord, not going to play the top string, the 6th string, but it's going to be open, 2, 2, 2, open. And then really the rhythm for the verse is going to be so that's the front end of the verse basically. And I'm just picking and just kind of going through the strings. No real pattern there. I'm just hearing it. Second part of the verse, very, very similar, but we're going to hold that A chord a little bit longer. So we put the verse all together. Second part. All right, there's your verses for the most part, okay? The chorus. So just G, D, A, and D. Listen to the rhythm. Listen to the pattern. Yeah, hold twice. That's, I think, almost the entire part of the song. The only and then there's, I think, 2 harmonica solos. The first one comes kind of midway, which is just, trying to whistle. Just G and D, I believe. Harmonica solo takes it out at the end, which is a little bit different. You're going to go through this pattern twice, and it's going to go G, D, A, D, and it's going to be in counts of 4 basically. 1 and 1. Oh, come on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's going to repeat. Those are your parts for the song. It's just a matter of you putting it together. Listen. I mean, you can listen to the song. You should listen to the song, right? It's going to sound off. Make it your own. That's the one thing about these songs on Nebraska. You can kind of do it your own way, and it still will sound good because I think Bruce took a lot of liberties with just a lot of different things in terms of music and what we're so used to hearing and doing things differently. So there's your guide. Go with it. I think you'll be fine with it. Again, 3 chords, D, G, and A, and you're good to go. All right, guys. Later. See you later.